Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into 8 ways you can become emotionally mature. You know, like when someone spills coffee all over your new shoes and you don't even yell. That's impressive. We all know someone who could use a little help in the emotional maturity department, right? Maybe they're always blaming others, or maybe they're drama queens or kings. But hey, we're not here to judge. We've all been there. That's why we're going to break down these 8 tips. They're simple, practical, and hopefully even a little bit fun. Let's get straight to the point. First things first, let's talk about self-awareness. It's like looking in the mirror, but instead of checking your hair, you're checking your emotions. Think about it. Why do you react the way you do in certain situations? What triggers those intense feelings? It's like figuring out why your cat freaks out over the vacuum cleaner. Once you understand your emotional patterns, you can start to anticipate them. It's like having a superpower. You can actually choose how you react instead of letting your emotions run the show. And trust me, being in control of your emotions, that's a game changer. It's like the difference between having a calm, rational conversation and, well, let's just say things can get messy when emotions take over. So take some time to get to know yourself, your emotional triggers, and your typical reactions. You might be surprised by what you discover. Next up, empathy. And no, I'm not talking about those little creatures from Star Wars. Empathy is all about understanding and sharing the feelings of others. It's like putting on a pair of those funny glasses that make you see everything upside down. Suddenly, you're seeing the world from someone else's perspective, and you realize that their feelings are just as valid as yours. Now, empathy doesn't mean you have to agree with everyone or let people walk all over you. It's about listening with an open heart, trying to understand where they're coming from, and responding with kindness and compassion. Think about it. Wouldn't you rather be around someone who gets you, even when you're having a bad day? Someone who listens without judgment and offers a shoulder to cry on? That's the power of empathy, folks. It builds bridges, strengthens relationships, and makes the world a much kinder, more understanding place. Okay, this one's important. Taking responsibility. It's like owning up to eating the last cookie, even though you know you weren't supposed to. It's about acknowledging our actions, both good and bad, and accepting the consequences that come with them. Now, taking responsibility isn't about beating ourselves up or dwelling on our mistakes. It's about learning from them, growing from them, and becoming better versions of ourselves. Think of it this way. Every time we blame someone else, make excuses, or refuse to own our mistakes, we're essentially throwing a boomerang. It might feel good in the moment, but trust me, that boomerang is going to come right back and hit us where it hurts. So let's make a pact to break the cycle. Let's own our actions, learn from our mistakes, and move forward with integrity and grace. Let's be honest, life can be stressful. It's like a never-ending game of whack-a-mole. Just when you think you've tackled one problem, another one pops up. But here's the thing. It's not the stress itself that's the problem, it's how we manage it. Think about it. Some people thrive under pressure, while others crumble like a stale cookie. The difference? Healthy coping mechanisms. So, find what works for you, whether it's deep breathing exercises, yoga, meditation, or even just taking a walk in nature. The key is to find healthy outlets for your stress so it doesn't consume you. Remember, you're not a stress ball, you're a human being, and you deserve to feel calm, centered, and in control of your emotions. You know how sometimes you try to explain something and it just comes out all wrong? Like you're speaking a different language or something? Well, that's why effective communication is so important. It's about expressing your thoughts and feelings clearly, respectfully, and in a way that others can understand. It's like learning a secret code that unlocks deeper connections and prevents misunderstandings. The key is to be assertive without being aggressive. Speak your truth, but do it with kindness and respect. And remember, listening is just as important as speaking. When you master the art of effective communication, it's like magic. Suddenly, conflicts become easier to resolve, relationships become stronger, and you feel more confident and empowered in all areas of your life. Imagine your emotional well-being is a beautiful garden. You wouldn't just let anyone trample all over your flowers, would you? That's where boundaries come in. Boundaries are like fences we build around our hearts and minds to protect ourselves from harm. They're about knowing our limits, communicating them clearly, and saying no when we need to. Now, setting boundaries can be tough, especially if you're a people pleaser like me. But trust me, it's crucial for your mental and emotional health. Think of it this way. When you set healthy boundaries, you're teaching people how to treat you. You're showing them that you respect yourself, and in turn, they'll respect you too. We live in a world of instant gratification. We want everything now, and we want it fast. But here's the thing, some things in life just take time. That's where patience comes in. Patience is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. It's about learning to wait calmly, to deal with delays and challenges without losing your cool. Think about it. Have you ever planted a seed and then dug it up every day to see if it sprouted yet? Of course not. You have to give it time, nourishment, and trust that it will grow at its own pace. The same goes for our goals, our relationships, and even our own personal growth. Good things take time, so let's be patient, trust the process, and enjoy the journey. Last but not least, never stop learning and growing. Think of personal growth like a software update for your soul. It's about constantly striving to become the best version of yourself, expanding your knowledge, developing new skills, and embracing new experiences. Now, personal growth isn't always easy. It takes effort, dedication, and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. But trust me, the rewards are worth it. When you commit to personal growth, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You become more resilient, more adaptable, and more equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. So, keep learning, keep growing, and never stop exploring the amazing potential that lies within you. Keep in mind that becoming emotionally mature is a journey, not a destination. It's about progress, not perfection. So be kind to yourself, embrace the ups and downs, and celebrate every step you take towards becoming the best version of you. See you next time.